Guys, we're back at the Sweet 16. The tiny house is still here. It's right there. And there's the add-on we've been working on for that kitchen and dining room. Got the roof on the other day, and we're going to start doing the sheathing, get the OSB on the walls, and get that last wall built, hopefully today. We only got half a day to work, so I'm going to shut up, get our tools out, and we're going to get busy. All right, got the tools out of the truck, got a fire going back there, boom. Got another one going over here, way up there. We got two fires going. We got a bunch of branches that have been falling down in the storms and stuff, and so we're burning up some of that stuff today while we're out here. And there's not a burn ban, so we've been having a lot of rain lately, so now's a good time to burn. Summertime's here. Rain's probably going to settle down, and it's going to get super hot. It's already getting hot. But whenever that time comes, usually there's a burn ban. So we're trying to get some of this stuff cleaned up, but I'm over here at the add-on, and I got to put a board, or I'm going to. I don't have to. It just makes it easier. I'm going to put a board right there all the way down, and that's going to be like the ledge of the bottom run of the OSB that I have to put on. And after that, I'm going to put a drip edge sticking out from that, and then we're going to be able to put the siding on top of that, and everything will be watertight and all that kind of stuff. So I'm gonna start working on that, and maybe we can get this thing enclosed today. So this is our dogwood tree right here that kind of anchors the corner of this add-on, and super pretty in springtime. And for those of you guys that don't know how to distinguish a dogwood tree, it's just by the bark. So that's how you can tell, by the bark. Hand me that board right there, stick it right there. Hold that other side up for just a second. Whenever we get ready. Okay. Okay, you're gonna have to go down. Keep going down. Back up a scotch. Down just a tad. We should be level all the way around the whole perimeter. Now the idea for doing that is whenever we're putting that OSB on, we got just like a level shelf to in the bottom of the OSB. Do the same thing for the siding and the drip edge and all that kind of stuff. So I usually just run a board and just get like a nice straight line going around the bottom. And then I've got options as to what I'm gonna do next with it. So got all those boards on and we're ready to get this sheathing done. So we're gonna start unloading the trailer and we're gonna get to work. All right, we got the OSB on the wall on this side. This is the west side. Coming around the back side down here. This is actually the north side here. So I'm gonna work on, we got the little strips right here. Those are the cutoffs. I'm gonna work on putting them on the corners. Boom, got little strips we gotta do right there. Then we gotta do above the header, because this is a wall that's all window. So those pieces I got left over will work perfect right there. I'm gonna set this phone down, get those on, and then we'll come back in a little bit whenever I get this other wall done, and we'll start building that wall right there if I have enough time today. I do have a deadline when I got to get out of here today because we got stuff at home we got to do. So like I said, I got about half a day. We'll see how far I get, but making huge progress so far, so stick around. Dang, dogwood's got a vine wrapped around it. Do you see that? Right here. I gotta get that, cut that loose right there. Ooh. That's what I'm talking about right there. Here we go.
You're cutting it. Are you gonna cut this out after?
Yeah, I'll cut that out after. Gotta come around. $94 on the high side. There's the first one. I can tell this battery's gonna die on me. Yeah, it's only got 1 bar. Will you go over there and get another one of these on the charging thing over there on that bench for me? There you go. You can go put that one on the charger. All right, guys, we got the OSB up on the other side of that wall, and it's looking really good. The only thing I got left to do is just build the last wall, put that sheathing on, and then we're ready to start doing the plywood, building the soffits and things like that, and installing the windows, getting the doors put in. So we've got, let's see, 3, 4, 7, 8. We've got 8 windows going in that new add-on. So it's quite a bit of window work. I need to pick up some shims and some spray foam, get all the windows down here. We're gonna be doing that tomorrow. Hopefully we'll be doing that next time, but I also gotta build that last wall, and I'm just about out of time. So I think we're gonna cut out of here and come back early in the morning, get that wall built, get the sheathing on there, and then we'll be ready to start putting in those windows on that side. And I do have 4 of them here, so we'll probably get those 4 installed tomorrow, I'm hoping. And then whenever I can get the other windows down here on the trailer, I'll bring them down and we'll get those installed. But plan for tomorrow is get that wall built, get those windows in, start taking more scaffolding down, and start putting this OSB sheathing on the outside of the tiny house. So we're making good progress, man. We'll have this thing enclosed in the dry in a matter of no time. So I do appreciate you guys being here. Not too much getting done today, just kind of a little short day. But as you can see, OSB's up on all 3 of those walls. The roof is on. All I gotta do tomorrow, boom, build that wall, put the sheathing on there. And let's get around over here. There is going to be, like that window right there, there's going to be a matching one right there. And on the inside, we'll have countertops kind of going around in that corner. And then we've got 2 more like that. We'll have a total of 4. Those are the older windows. You can see them right there, boom. We'll have to put those in too. So 1, 2, 3, and then we'll have 4 right there. And the rest are white vinyl windows that I don't even have down here. I'm gonna have to pick them up. I'm gonna have to bring them from my place, bring those down here. We'll get those installed, and it's starting to look good. I appreciate you guys hanging out with me, and we'll catch y'all on the next video.